Alright folks, happy Thursday night. Welcome to another weekend of select hockey. We're here at the edge playing the Warriors here. Katie gets the puck, far side, brings it up the middle. Shot blocked, short of the net. Puck in the near side boards, up along the near side boards. Warriors get it out of their zone, back to Violet. Violet cycles it around. Over to Teresa. Teresa picks it up out of the neutral ice. Over to Katie. Katie into the near side corner. And we're going to have an icing. Puck's going to come back. All right, Gabby's going to take the face off here. Warriors win that. Puck's up over the net behind Lily. Puck's behind the net. Chloe's going to dig it out of the corner. Bring it up along the near side boards. Doesn't quite make it out of the zone. Lily pads that one away into the corner. Up to the blue line. Sam brings it out of the zone. Puck's tipped off a Warrior into the near side corner. Warriors bring it up the near side boards. Stop short in the neutral ice. Good forecheck there. Passes across to Gabby. Gabby chases it in behind the net. Warriors going to pick it up. Gets it along the near side boards up through the middle of the ice here. Back over to Gracie. Puck's behind the net. Gracie's got some time here. She's going to have a change on the front end. Puck was touched coming out of the zone, so no icing. Puck back out of the neutral ice, back into Select's defensive end here. Gracie picks it up, has it behind the net. Gets it up the wall to Maya, bounces over the stick. Select's working here to get it out of the zone. Gracie skates it up out of the zone, dumps it into the near side corner. Puck goes around the far side corner. Centered to nobody there. Katie with a strong forecheck. Puck, Warriors get it out of the zone. It's a nice stick by Hadley there, able to interrupt that rush. Teresa breaking the puck out of the zone. Skates it up through the center, through the neutral ice. Down into the corner. Puck goes between Katie's feet. Back out into the neutral ice. Clorin's going to pick it up here in the neutral ice. Cycles it back over to Violet. Violet to Teresa. Teresa's pass gets blocked in the neutral ice. Forwards it up to Clorin. Puck now in the far side corner. Katie fighting for it in the corner there. Puck up along the far side wall to Violet. Puck comes out of the zone. Chloe able to get that puck away. Nice pass across the neutral ice up to Violet. Violet shot wide of the net. Puck's in the far side corner. Katie picks it up centering. Puck's loose in that far side corner. Up around the near side wall here. Out of the zone. Genevieve and Violet are going to chase that one down. No icing. The puck's up at the point here along the near side wall. Goes out and around. Far side corner. Oh, centering pass. Nice save by Lily there. Puck cycles behind the net. Warriors work it out around into the far side corner. They're looking for that centering pass. Good defense there by Gabby. Shot high and wide of the net. Warriors had a couple good opportunities there in front of the net. Nice saves by Lily there. Gabby gets it up and out of the zone. Gonna get a reset here. We're gonna get a line change. Warriors are gonna pick it up in their own zone. Work to break it out. This is a good forecheck there by Chloe. Able to slow down that rush, give a little bit of time. It's a super critical skill here in this game. Forecheck that before the Warriors get the opportunity to build up that speed. Ava is fighting for that puck in the middle of the zone. Puck comes out along the near side. Agatha picks it up and shoots it into Ava. Maya gets the puck in the middle of the house there. Brings it over to the boards. Puck comes out to Lily. Lily shot but wide. Puck comes back out of the neutral ice. Lily's going to pick it up, cycles it around. Gets it up to Maya. Bounces off of Maya's stick. Loose. Katie picks it up in the neutral ice. Gets robbed from the puck but recovers it. Cycling it around back out into the neutral ice here along the near side boards. Good pressure by Kaloran. Katie's able to pick that up into the zone. And puck's batted away into the near side corner up the far side wall. Warriors are going to pick it up. Shot wider than net. Puck's behind the net right now. Warriors are going to pick that up into the far side corner, get it up to the point. Puck comes out of the zone. Going to be no icing here. Warriors tipped it as it came out of the zone. Good pressure there by Teresa. Puck's along the near side board up to Gracie. Gracie gets it over into the far side corner. Hadley gets it deep back into the corner again. Puck comes back out to the blue line. Loose in the neutral ice. Warriors are going to get it. They have a 2-on-1 breakout here. Nice save by Lily. Sam's going to pick that up. Gets it up the wall but not out of the zone. Going to try this one again. Brings it back around near side wall. Teresa gets beat out for that puck. Puck back out to the blue line. Shot. Sticked away by Lily into the far side corner. Gracie skates it up. Dishes it over to Sam. Puck's loose again. Warriors pick it up in the neutral ice. And we're going to have an icing here, so puck's going to go back into Select's end. We got 6 minutes, 50 seconds left on the clock, first period. Big traffic in front of the net there. Genevieve was able to box her out though. Ava's battling for that puck in the corner. Puck's loose behind the net. Warriors are going to pick it up, get it back out. Intercepted by Agatha. Agatha dishes it forward, up into the neutral ice, chases it. Good pressure by Maya and Agatha there, keeps the puck in the zone. Nice little poke check there by Ava. Warriors get it up to the blue line, out in the neutral ice. Batted away there, puck's loose. Warriors are gonna pick it up. Can't quite make a attack there. Maya's gonna put some pressure here. Puck along the near side boards. Genevieve gets it, forwards it up. No icing, puck was touched going through the neutral ice there. Puck's in the far side corner. Warriors are bringing it up and out of the zone. Violet was able to get a good stick in there, and puck goes out of play over the Warriors bench. Select wins the face-off there, but we got an offside. Select wins the second face-off. They're able to get it in the zone. Kaloran loses an edge there, down to the ice. Stays with the puck there, able to keep the puck in the zone. Katie with some good pressure there. Teresa gets it back in. Kaloran gets the puck, cycles it. Shot blocked by the Warriors there. Puck's loose in that far side corner, picked up by the Warriors, up the far side wall, up to Coco. Coco gets it across to Lily. Warriors pick it up, try to get it back into the zone. Puck goes in the near side corner here. Katie gets it back up the wall to the point. Nobody's home to cover the point there. Shot from the point, stopped short by a Warrior stick. Puck's loose behind the net. Forwarded, and poked in there by the Warriors. So we got 4:48 left on the clock. Warriors are up 1-0. Puck's here in the neutral ice. Chloe putting good pressure there. Gets taken down by a loose leg there. Puck caught up in some feet, goes back across the neutral ice. Warriors are gonna pick it up, cycles it back into the zone. We're gonna bring it around here. Dished over. Lily able to keep that one out of the net there. Puck along the near side corner. Chloe comes up with that, gets it up along the far side wall. Puck back along loose in front. Another shot across, picked up by the Warriors. Scores 2-0. Okay, we got 4:08 left on the clock in the first period. Warriors are up 2-0. Puck goes just inside the blue line, comes out, and we're gonna have an offsides here. So Warriors are gonna make a line change here. Select keeps the same line out there. Ava's gonna take the drop. Warriors win it, back, come up with the puck in the neutral ice. Genevieve, good back check there, able to come up with the puck. Comes out to the point, Warriors get it back into the near side corner. Behind the net, Genevieve gets it, comes out to the point. Violet's gonna pick that up, tries to forward, gets it out of the zone, comes over to Maya. Maya's got some open space here. Get a shot, goes wide of the net, sticked away by the Warrior goalie. Puck's in the near side corner. Maya looking for a centering pass, gets it over to Katie. Katie picks it up, brings it in front, shot, nice blocker save. It's a good play by the girls there. Puck in the far side corner there. Loose still in the far side corner. Katie gets it, brings it up the corner, bounces over Agatha's stick. Comes out, Genevieve's gonna pick it up, cycles it back around behind the net. Looks to turn it up the ice, gets it up to the point, but not quite out of the zone. Warriors are gonna cycle it back down in front of the net. Select's able to get it back out to the corner. Gets it out of the zone. Agatha with some pressure there. So Warriors are gonna cycle it around the neutral ice. Florin got a stick in that, got the puck away. Puck back into Select's end here in the near side corner. Lily gets it up the board to Teresa. Teresa gets it over to Katie. Katie loses it up the board there, back to Teresa. Clorin's gonna cycle it around in the defensive end here. Some pressure in the corner. Brings it around the near side corner here. Nice little back pass there to Teresa. Teresa loses an edge there. Lily's able to pick up that puck and get it out of the zone. Warriors are gonna pick it up in the neutral ice, cycle it around, reset. Puck's back in, Coco has it, good heads up pass. Warriors snatch that pass. Shot high and wide of the net. Sam Gets a stick on there, but puck doesn't come out of the zone. Warriors are playing a pretty tight blue line there. Puck comes out into the Warriors' end here. They're gonna cycle it around. Gabby picks it up near the blue line, dumps it back into the zone. Sam chasing that one into the corner. Chloe with some pressure there. Warriors break it back out of the zone, get it up to their player who just came off the bench. Coco had a good beat on that one, was able to pick up that play. Gabby got the puck but was robbed there. He's just coming out of the zone, picks the puck back up in the neutral ice, brings it in, shot. Gloved by the Warriors goalie there, goes over the net. Puck comes up and out of the zone. Chloe with some pressure, puck's along the near side wall. Comes up along the near side wall, and Gracie's gonna pick it up there. Gets it up along the wall to the point. Warriors are gonna pick it up at the point. Hadley gets it up in front of the net. They're able to get it back out. Puck's loose in the far side corner. Warriors definitely have some strong shots from the point here in this game. Select's giving them a little bit of space at the point too. Agatha's gonna pick that one up, breaks it out of the zone. Warriors get a stick on that and interrupts that rush. Puck comes back out into the neutral ice. Warriors are going to pick it up, break it into the zone coming in, and that is the end of the first period. So end of the first period, score is 2-0 Warriors. All right, girls switch ends here. Start the second period. Warriors win that face-off, bring it down into our defensive end. Gracie's going to get the puck out to Clorin. Clorin bats it forward, dumps it into the near side corner here. Warriors swarm that one, able to get the puck away. Warriors are going to break it back out of their zone, bring it up to the neutral ice, pass across. Gracie's got good angle on that puck, able to deflect the shot away there. Puck comes up along the near side wall. Katie with some pressure but unable to come up with it. Puck comes out, gets off of Katie's skates, a Clorin stick. Clorin goes down off that puck. We're gonna have an offsides called here. The girls are gonna switch lines. Okay, Gabby's gonna take the face off here. Puck comes out, Warriors win that. Get it into our defensive end. Puck's loose around near side corner, gets up to the point. Again, nobody home to cover the point there. Shot goes short. We're gonna have a puck down and an icing, so we'll go back into our end. Okay, girls get the puck out of the zone here. Gets it up, not quite to Sam. Gabby's able to collect that puck, dump it in. Puck comes back out to Coco. Coco gets it over to Lily. Lily saucers that up to Sam. Sam tips it at the blue line. Puck back into the far side corner. Warriors look to pass that up. Gabby gets a stick in there, interrupts the pass. Warriors are going to have to skate that out of the zone. Bring it down into the near side corner. Back behind the net. Traffic in front. And Lily comes up with that. Warriors are doing a real good job of planting that player right in front of the net. Ava wins that puck back, gets it into the corner. Hadley brings it up the near side wall, gets it up to Agatha. Agatha forwards it up to Ava. Puck still along the near side wall here. Over to Hadley. Hadley dishes that one over. Puck's loose, picked up by the Warriors, batted forward, back into Select's end. Puck's loose in the near side or far side corner, gets it over to Maya. Maya chips that one forward, gets it up. Warriors are going to pick it up in their end, out into the neutral ice. Little ping pong game back and forth here in the neutral ice. Warriors try to settle that into their own end. Regroup. They dish it back onto their own net. Warrior lost the edge there, down on the ice. Katie with some pressure behind the net there. Puck's loose. Warriors are going to pick that up. Puck across into their end. Hadley with a little rush there, put some good pressure. Teresa trying to get a little forecheck going there, able to interrupt the play. Pass across the neutral ice, tipped by Katie. Katie with the puck behind the net, centers it up to Teresa, not quite connecting there. Florin picks it up in the near side corner, centering off of Katie's stick. Warriors are going to break it out. Strong back check by the D there. Bouncing puck there. Lily collects that one. You can see that was a kind of odd bounce there. Okay, Warrior was with the shot from the point. Select able to put some bodies in front of that, stop it short of the net. Some battles there in that far side corner. Centering pass is interrupted by Genevieve. Genevieve working in front of the net to try to box out that player. Solid play there by the Warriors. Made a quick escape turn there with a nice centering pass. Solid shot blocked by Lily. Puck comes out of the zone for an icing, and we're going to go back into Select's end. Select wins that face-off. Sam skates it out of the zone, up the near side wall, chips it off at the blue line, gets it into the near side corner, brings it behind the net there. Strong pressure by the Warriors. Chloe's able to get over to it, gets it back up, cycles it back out, not able to connect it in front of the net. Puck comes out into the neutral ice here. Lily's gonna pick that up, get it back out into the neutral ice. Chloe chips that one forward. We got 9:15 left on the clock in the second period. And that was a nice shot, far side post on Lily there. So Warriors are up 3-0. Warriors win the face-off there, get it into our end. We're gonna have an icing called, so we're gonna go into the Warriors' end. Puck's won by Select. Got it out to Agatha. Agatha with a shot blocked by several Warriors prior to the net there. Warriors break it into the zone. Get angled out into the corner. Good pressure there by Gracie. Puck's along the near side wall here. Gets it up to the point. Shot blocked by Ava. Puck comes up to the blue line but not quite out. Agatha gets it out of the zone. Brings it in, shot blocked by the Warrior into that near far side corner. Warriors bat it across the zone, break it out across the neutral ice, chip it into the corner. We're going to chase it around here. Puck here in the near side corner, up along the near side wall. Agatha's going to get it up and over. Shot and glove saved by the Warriors goalie there. It's a good break out there. Agatha played a nice little play off the wall to herself. Battle for it in the near side corner here. Puck's loose. Katie's gonna put some pressure there. Dumps it back to Teresa. Teresa handles it. Shot and goal. Nice play by the girls there. We got 7:50 left on the clock in the second period. Scores 3-1 Warriors over Select. Violet wins that puck, able to get it out of the zone here. Puck stays into the zone, chipped out of play by Teresa, so puck's gonna come back out into the neutral ice. Gabby won the face-off there forward. Sam picks it up, cycling it around. Work trying to get it over there. Shot by Lily, blocked by one of the bodies of the Warriors. Puck's out in the neutral ice. Gabby bats that forward over to Chloe. Chloe with some pressure, trying to get it deeper into the zone. Puck comes out of the zone. Girls are going to reset here. Warriors get it deep into Select's end. Try to get it up and out of the zone. Shot wide of the net there. Puck along the near side wall here. Warriors have to regroup here in the neutral ice. Gabby with some strong pressure there. Gets the puck back over to Sam. Sam passes it over to Lily. Lily bats it forward, up. No icing called. Puck goes deep into the Warriors' end. Warriors collect it. They're going to try to break it up and out of the zone here. Ava with some pressure across the neutral ice. Puck still with the Warriors there. Strong stick by Gracie, able to pick off that rush. Warriors have possession of the puck right now. Agatha gets a stick in there, gets it away. Chloe mixing it up a little bit. Puck goes out of play on the Warriors bench. We got 5:58 left in the second period. Warriors win that face-off. Shot. The Warriors were able to bring the puck in front of the net. Good D there gave Lily a fighting chance at those shots there. Agatha rushing that puck up, gets robbed by the Warriors. Warriors trying to collect some steam there. Agatha with a strong stick gets the puck away. Puck back onto the neutral ice. Gracie steps up. Some good physicality there. Keeps the body in front. Able to interrupt that. Refs are going to call offsides there. I think they saw that the puck came out of the zone. So the puck's going to be dropped out in. Okay, looks like they dropped that puck early on that last one, so they reset with a new face-off. Puck comes back to Genevieve. Genevieve passes over to Kaloran. Kaloran shot wide of the net and gloved by the Warriors goalie. Select wins the face-off there. Brings it up along the near side board. Teresa working to try to get that to the center. Warriors able to bat it back out of the zone. Violet chips it up into the zone. Back into the zone. Warriors are doing a really good job of interrupting any playmaking there. Shot high, gloved over the net. Warriors are going to break it out of the zone here up the near side wall. We're going to have an offsides called here on the Warriors. The puck's going to drop in front of us in the neutral ice. We got 4:16 left in the second period here. Warriors with possession of the neutral ice, gets it into the far side corner. Battle for it behind the net, centering pass. Gabby got a nice stick on that, able to interrupt that play in front of the net. Puck comes back to Lily. Lily gets it into the zone. Chloe's gonna cycle the puck around in the near side corner here. Gets it over to Sam. Sam brings it up the wall to Coco. Coco's shot tipped away by one of the Warriors. Warriors collect it behind, get it up the wall. Comes up the wall. Coco picks it off, chips it back in. Lauren with a little forecheck there. Or sorry, Chloe. Puck loose. Coco's going to collect that, gets that over to Lily. Lily gets it back out of the zone. We're going to have no icing here. Puck's going to go in. Gabby picks that up, shot just wide of the net. Gracie comes in off the bench, sticks it, and I believe we're going to have a penalty here on the Warriors. Select here on the first power play of the game. Warriors with possession in that far side corner, brings it behind the net, cycles it back behind the net there. Good pressure there by Ava. Puck comes out into the zone. The girls have some time to regroup. Warriors forechecking hard. Violet's going to take some time to settle that puck. Brings the puck around, doesn't quite connect the pass with Maya. Puck comes back out of the zone to Violet. Violet's gonna try to cycle it up, lost in the feet. Violet collects the puck again, skates it into the zone, centering pass, gets it over to Clorin. Clorin cycles it, gets a little piece of that, but not a strong shot. Shot by Gracie off of one of the Warriors. Puck in the far side corner. Katie battles for it there in the corner. Arapahoe's going to collect, skate it up and out of the zone here. Tries to get it across. Violet's going to pick it up, chip it back into the corner. Katie with some pressure trying to pick that up. Clorin. Oh, nice play there, girls. Clorin got that over to Teresa. Teresa with a nice little shovel shot over the pad. Girls came up big on that power play there. We got a minute 36 left in the second period, and score is 2-3. The Warriors win the face-off there. Puck goes into the Warriors' end. Chloe skating down. Some good pressure there. Warriors get it up out of the zone. Break it out. Coco angles her off there, stays with her. It's a good stop on the puck there. Gabby collects the puck, skates it up. She's got two with her here. Shot over the net. Warriors are going to collect that, break that back out. Lily's playing good position there, staying with that puck, keeping her body between the puck and the net. Chloe collects that, gonna skate it up. Sam's out here in the neutral ice looking for that pass. Chloe dumps it into that near side corner, gonna do a little chip and chase. Chloe stays with it there. Ava's gonna collect it there in the far side corner, looking for that centering pass. Got stuck in the sticks of the Warriors. Warriors get it out into the neutral ice, chasing hard. Coco got a stick in there, able to interrupt that play. Puck comes out into the neutral ice. A lot of traffic there on that far side along the half wall there. Agatha's gonna calm the puck down there, collecting the neutral ice. Skates it into the zone, gets picked off by the Warriors. Warriors turn it, and that's gonna be the end of the second period. End of second period, score is 2 for Select, 3 for Warriors. All right, start of the third period here. Select comes up with the puck off the face-off. Florin gets tripped up through some traffic there, but goes and collects the puck in the corner. Florin battling for that in the corner. Gets it over to Teresa. Teresa's got some good fight in there tonight. Warriors come up with that puck in the neutral ice. Gracie with a strong stick, able to rob that puck away. Florin collects that puck, gonna come behind the net, looking to connect. Florin skates it in, escape turn, cycling that over. Warriors put some traffic in front of that and block that pass. It's a nice play that was developing it on the ice there. So Warriors are gonna collect it behind their net. They're gonna skate it up through their zone. Katie puts some pressure on that, able to rob the puck, slow down that play. Katie's gonna get called here on a slashing. So, yep. So Katie's gonna go to the box here, and we're gonna be on a penalty kill. We got 12:50 on the clock. Ooh. That was shot through some feet. Went just off of Lily's pad, hit the post, and went wide. So Grace is going to dish it up to the line there. Maya gets it out of the zone. Sam skating down, chasing. Puck went up, hit the top of the bench there on the Warriors side, so we're gonna come back out of the neutral ice. Maya traps that puck around her feet. Able to battle that one out, chips it into the zone. She's gonna put some pressure on that one, try to keep it into the zone. Sam there at the blue line keeps it in Maya gets another stick, keeps it into the zone here. Puck comes back out into the neutral ice. Sam's gonna settle that. Maya able to get back to the blue line before the puck entered the zone. So Warriors are cycling it around, trying to set up a play out of their end. Bringing it down here. Gracie angles that one off with the help of Teresa with the back check there. Puck comes off of Lily's pads and went down and into the Warriors' end. We got 11:30 left on the clock in this third. So we got 8 seconds left on the penalty, 11:23 left in the third. Kaloran ties that up along the boards, able to kill off that penalty. Warriors bring it up along the near wall, bring it out across the center lane here. Kaloran picks that off. Coco gets it up to the point, but not quite out of the zone. Puck comes out into the neutral ice. Teresa, all by herself there, made a big jump on that play. Shot. Gets it out to Coco. Coco's shot blocked short by the Warriors here. Puck still in the zone. Sam cycles it around. Shot. Oh! A nice rebound, nice juicy rebound right out in front. Katie was hunting there, but got blocked by some bodies. Katie cycles it, loses that puck in the neutral ice. Warriors are gonna pick it back up. Puck's loose. Puck's still loose here. Sam's gonna settle that, collect it. Shot. Comes off the blocker, and the Warriors are gonna stop that puck. Select is really turning on the fire here in these last couple shifts. Warriors are gonna skate this out. Gracie comes back, play the middle here. Warriors stop it along the wall. Battle for it, Chloe's fighting for that, supported by Gabby. Gabby gets it out of the zone. Agatha putting some pressure here. Chloe gets a stick in there, able to interrupt that pass, cycles it back around, turns, shot through some traffic, and the Warriors goalie's gonna glove that one away. Okay, Select gets the puck. Agatha shoots off the shin of one of the Warriors. Looks like that one stung a little bit. The Warriors skating slowly to the bench. Puck comes down and is going to be covered by the Warriors. Agatha gets it again along the boards, centers it up. Violet skates over, dishes it back into the corner. Warriors are going to collect it behind the net, trying to work it up the board. Select with some good pressure there, interrupting that play coming out of the zone. Puck along the near side wall here. Agatha collects that. Heads up pass. We're gonna get a icing here, so puck's gonna go back into Select's end. We got 8:38 left in the third period. Scores 2-3. Puck works its way up the wall to the Warriors. Puck comes in, and Coco got a stick on that in front of the net. Warriors collect that behind the net, work it up along the near side wall, drops it at the point. Warriors dump it back behind the net. Puck's loose in front, chipped up, but not quite out of the zone by Lily. Warriors are going to work that back again. That was an absolute filthy shot by the Warrior player. She roofed it from about 2 feet out into the far side corner. Warriors collect the puck behind their own net. Works it up through the zone, comes out into the neutral ice. Hadley's going to collect that, tries to get it up along the far side wall, comes back to Hadley. Hadley's pass gets interrupted to Chloe. Chloe comes up with it. Chloe collects that, skates it into the zone, looking for the pass or shot off the shins of the defense. Gabby gets a stick in there. Gracie chips it back into the zone. Gracie's going to work it into the zone now. Gets a little stick on that, not able to get it to the goalie. Puck comes back out to Gracie's going to cycle it around, get it up to Chloe. Chloe bats it forward. Ava is going to pick that up, try to work it in. Gets robbed from top of the zone. Gracie tries to work it back down to Chloe again. Chloe's going to reset, cycle off the ice. We're going to have a line change here. All 5 line change. Give the opportunity for the Warriors to set up a breakout here. Select gets it back out into the Warriors' end. Maya with some pressure down low here. Puck's loose in the far side corner. Comes up the far side wall. Warriors with a little dish pass out of the zone there. Violet worked it from one end to another, fanned a little bit on that shot. It was a nice breakout. Oh! Agatha had a nice rebound right in front. She picked it up, looked like it went a little bit off the goalie, probably hit the top bar and up and over. So Teresa's gonna cycle this puck back down. We got 5:25 left in the game here. Katie putting some pressure on it. Lauren picks up that puck, but I believe Katie was just offsides there, so puck's going to come out into neutral ice. Okay, Lauren comes up with the puck there, shot off the Warriors, bouncing in front of the net. Puck hit a pretty good pile of snow there in front of the bench, made a pretty abrupt stop. Katie battling it out there. Puck comes out to Clorin. Clorin collects it in neutral ice, brings it in. Skate. Oh! Nice shots. Solid goaltending there by the Warriors. Puck comes back out to Gracie. Went off a number of Warriors. I was wondering if it was going to get tipped in there by actually one of the Warriors players. Clorin had another nice shot. Got held up in front of the net there, wasn't able to collect her own rebound. Puck comes into the corner. Some great pressure there by Coco, rushed in. Starting to see some fire out of these girls here. Got 4 minutes and 6 seconds left on the clock. Coco gets it up to Sam. Sam collects it, settles the puck, works for that, looks for the line change there. We're going to have an offsides. Sam with the shot, went off the post. That was a great shot by Sam there. Chloe in the play, no stick. Her stick's out in front of the net. She's going to go collect that one. Shot. Oh, nice play there by Gabby. A lot of traffic in front. I think the refs are having a conversation there. Chloe picking up her stick. I think they were discussing whether that was goalie interference or not, but they don't call that one back. So the score is 3-4. We got 3:34 left on the clock. Chloe battling for that one, comes over, gets over to Sam. Into the Warriors' end, back out into the neutral ice. Warriors are going to collect, break it down into the zone. Gracie battling that out to get it to the blue line. Chloe's going to get that one up. Shot that was just tipped into the zone. Warriors work it up the wall into the neutral ice. Coco's going to collect that, settles it, gets it back to Lily. Up to Agatha. Agatha's going to collect it near the blue line. Brings it in, shot off the stick of the Warriors. Warriors bring it up, but are not able to get it out of the zone. Good pressure there by Ava. Turns it, keeps it back in the zone. Warriors are going to skate it. Maya connects with that right at the blue line. Turns the play there. That's a super key forecheck there. I think they were really getting ready to tune up on that play there. Warriors dump it into their end. Comes down with some speed. Coco gets a good stick on there, interrupts that play. Puck along the near side wall here. Solid shot. Collected there by Lily. right, we got 2 minutes left on the clock here. Teresa picked up that puck. Good battle there by Kaloran. The Warriors are going to dump it deep in our end. Kaloran gets it up and out of the zone. Puck comes in. Back into the zone. Gracie's going to turn it. We got 1:24 left on the clock. Gracie's going to turn that. Gets picked up by the Warriors. Katie picks it up, skates it down. Puck in the corner. Gonna turn and select it. They pull Lily from the ice here. Just as the puck's coming down. Lily tried to skate back and collect that one, but unable to get there in time. Okay, Chloe gets that over, and we're going to have an offsides here. 39 seconds left on the clock. Puck here along the near side wall. Chloe bats that forward, 30 seconds left on the clock, comes back out, gets it deep into the zone. Warriors are going to collect that, come back across the neutralized shot. One more shot. Went off of Lily's mask there. Puck goes along the side of the net, and that's going to be the end of the game.